So a lot of guys that have awesome success with their upper body, getting really strong, getting heavy on their bench and their rows, really struggle with the leg training. And usually it's because they have no ability to contract their quads in a fully shortened range. So there's nothing better than a leg extension on this, but somehow they still find a way to wiggle out of it. So if we can really focus on locking those hips, again, we're trying to stabilize the joint that it's attached to and really make sure that we can extend and hold that position where it's hard. So very easy to do, but there's a lot of ways that people get out of this. So if I get Harry to hold the handles, again, I want you to focus on engaging your lats, really focusing on sitting tall, so we're locking that spine in place. One thing that allows us to do is, as we curl up, a lot of people are going to crunch down and actually lengthen from the hip, which is a big part of that quad. So if we bring your knees, we're going to make sure the patella face is straight up, and you're going to fully extend that way. So rather than thinking about kicking up or extending your foot, we're going to think about trying to wrap that quad, really pull that towards your hip as you come to the top. So that's not the top of the rep for you. You're going to keep pulling up, really pulling that up that way, that's it, and then extend back down. So we're pulling those lats in. We're actually going to lean you forward slightly from the hips and really sit tall. So nothing from that joint moves. That's locked in. Squeeze from the quad and really pull that up your leg. So you're squeezing that hard. Keep going. Come on. Lock that in. Squeeze, 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 and then hold. That's it. So if you get away from that little kick at the top, a nice way to tell, come back up again, is if you get to the top and I can take that off you and your knees come with me, you know that you're just trying to kick it. If I get you thinking about driving those knees hard down into the bench, all you think of doing is pulling that quad up your leg, really shortening that as hard as you can, yeah? And you'll really notice the difference on how much that contracts up top. Try it out that way and you'll find a big difference in isolating that quad on a leg extension.